Hello and welcome to a Honda CB200 video. It's been ages since I've managed to get to work on the bike. In my previous video I spoke about the challenge I've had in getting to work on the bike with this front end, with the bike being unstable, with the front end stripped and everybody needing access through here, so not being very safe. But my son and my wife are away, and so we can have a crack at stripping down this front end. The aim is to take the light bucket off so we can get that stripped for painting, and the top of the suspension, this covering plate here, so we can get that fixed and that ready for painting, to give the suspension forks a bit of a service. These are new old parts, so they're in pretty good condition, but no harm in giving them a quick check over, and also then going to also look at replacing the steering head bearing as well. So that's what's coming up in this video. Let's see how much we can get done. So we'll start off with taking the old lens off. Lovely, highly ineffective lens. Now the last time I did any work on what's in here, I have to say I melted the entire wiring loom, which isn't a good thing. Now this lens ring is not in a good state, so that's all de-chromed, and the rest of it isn't looking very good either. Lots of orange peel around here, so this ring really needs to be re-chromed. But I would like to look at a replacement to the rubbish bulb that's in there right now, so we'll see what we can do about that. The next bit to come off are the indicators. They're loose, but also need to unplug all the wiring in here, which, like I said, quite nervous about doing. Right, to undo the brake, slacken off that all the way, and then bring that all the way in. Right, get the clutch lever, undo this just like on an ordinary bicycle, and if you're lucky you can activate the clutch, pull, and there we are. All undone. Right, handlebars can come off now. I'm going to undo these a little bit while we're on here. Just a couple of turns. No, it's loose. Yeah, 17, not 18. It's lucky. That was a bit tight. There's that loose. You can undo the handlebars either here or down here and take that entire unit there off. Sometimes it's easier to undo here and take the whole unit off, but I need to take off the accelerator, throttle. We'll undo it down there. If we're lucky, we can undo the throttle here. If we're lucky. Got all the adjustment at the top there. Got all the slack we can possibly have there. It's not going to come across here, can't I, easily. And that can simply be undone from there. These go on a particular way, so make sure you put them on the right way. We'll explore putting them back the right way later. Now for the disc brake, mudguard and wheel. But this is now where I've got to jack this thing up. Mudguard off, brake off, and this is one of the reasons why this is so precarious for me at the moment. Is the only thing I've got I could use to prop this up is a bottle jack, which is like the worst thing I could possibly use. Very unstable, very wobbly, etc. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I'm gonna loosen everything off, so the bottom clamp, the top clamp, wheel screw, or wheel bolt, and jack it up, take the wheel off, take the forks out, get this off, which is what I need to get off, this bit here, so we can get this all sorted out and get gone for painting. And I can put the forks back in and the wheel back on temporarily, do up all the relevant nuts, and then get it off the jack. But this is one of the big reasons why, for me, it's so precarious and not the way to do it. Don't do this at home. I think I'm going to invest myself in a proper motorcycle scissor jack, which I'll probably order tomorrow. Today's Sunday, so I'll order it tomorrow. Along with the bearings for the steering, as I haven't got those. I thought I did, but I don't. I need to order those. So let's get this stuff all loosened off, and then we can jack it up on the jack. What could possibly go wrong? Up the stanchions with some Renaissance wax. the fruits of our labour. So I'm going to need to service up the nuts and the bolts, etc. on all the fixings. These are quite badly rusted, so some of these are too far gone rusted, so I have to replace some of these capped nuts, I think. Get some of this in some anti-rust, get this all cleaned off. That's going to get painted. There's the bowl. So this is again the paint on it is all failing on it, and hence why it all needs to be blasted back and repainted. And it looks like I got to these parts, I'm hoping, in time, because from one side they look fairly good, but from the inside they don't look too good at all, to be honest. They look quite bad. I'm quite concerned about these. They're all flaking, quite powdery, very crumbly through here. I think once they get sandblasted, I'm not sure there's going to be much left, to be honest. So we'll have to just see how that all goes. So the rubber seal from the top, and then there's another one in here. I find this is the one that sort of captures the rust and doesn't do it any good whatsoever. So yeah, quite bad. I don't know whether you're going to see any of this, but it's quite bad pitting and rusting in there. That's the good one. Yeah, it's not a good sound. So all of this is quite badly rusted. A collar inside there, and that's the problem, because there's that collar in there and the dirt just gets caught between that collar and the outside, and it just destroys it. So I've no idea whether these are actually going to be salvageable now, but hey, we shall wait to find out. I'll send this to a man I know and see if he is able to work some magic on this. Anyway, there we go. So there we are. Front end off. I'm going to have to get myself a motorcycle, scissor jack thing for more stability there, because what I now need to do is obviously take the forks and wheel off again, and then take this off and this off the triple tree, I think is what people call it. I don't know the technical term for it. So we can then take out the bearings at the top here and there, the ball bearings, and change them over to a new set of bearings in there. And as you said earlier on, here's those pieces, which we'll see what can be recovered from them, and I will get to these, surface, clean, tidy up as much as I can. I would like to re-chrome, but I can't afford that right now, so just clean and tidy, put back what I can. Mudguard needs a bit of work. Someone in the past has cut the bottom off. It should have like a bar coming across here to join up to the axle, but they obviously cut that and then pop riveted that, so we'll look at that. So hey, that's all for now. join us next time when we try and fix this mess. But yeah, please give the video a thumbs up, do consider subscribing, do leave your comments, I do read them, and cheers. Thanks for watching, and I'll join you next time. Bye bye for now.